नमस्कार दोस्तों, स्वागत है आपका के न्यूज़ 24/7 में। तो चलिए देखते हैं आज की हेडलाइंस। Caught in open war with CM Mann, Governor Purohit, no stranger to row, political flip-flops to run ends with government. The 83-year-old Punjab Governor Banwarilal Purohit has been engaged in a bitter conflict with Chief Minister Bhagwat Mann, even warning Mann that he could recommend President rule in a state and launch criminal proceeding if his queries were not answered by the CM. Purohit has been known for courting various controversies with his face-off with the Mann-led Aam Aadmi Party AAP dispensation, marking the latest row in his long, eventful innings in public life. A former Maharashtra minister and MP, Purohit launched his political career from Nagpur in the Vidarbha region as a Congress member. He was elected on the Congress ticket from the Nagpur East Assembly constituency in 1978 and from the Nagpur South seat in 1980. He was inducted into the then Congress government as the Minister of State for Urban Development and Slums Improvement Trust and Housing in 1982. Purohit contested from Nagpur Lok Sabha seat as a Congress candidate in the 1984 and 1989 election, winning it both times. Evening picture: AAP seizes on Modi versus Shivraj in Revdi debate. Congress claims India vote share more than NDA's. The Congress hit out at the BJP unemployment pitch across its social media platform on Monday, calling the Rozgar Mela, through which 51,000 appointment letters were distributed to parliamentary recruits on Monday, a PR stunt. After maintaining a silence on unemployment for 9 years, PM Modi has now brought Rozgar Mela in election year, had promised 2 crore jobs, and it's distributing a few thousand appointment letters. This whole PR stunt is being done to improve the tarnished image. Everyone knows this thing, the party said. Jairam Ramesh, the Congress General Secretary of Communication, said that jobs for already sanctioned posts have not been filed up for years and that Mela makes it seem like the PM is singularly responsible for mostly routine job offers. Andhra CM Jagan Reddy slams Chandrababu Naidu, says he plays politics over tragedies. Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy on Monday alleged that Telugu Desam Party TDP Chief Chandrababu Naidu plays politics over tragedy and death of people. Speaking at a public meeting in Chittor Nagari, the Chief Minister targeted the opposition leader over the recent violence that broke out in Punganur on August 4. TDP leaders were stocking up their car with weapons. They arrived at scene and began creating a ruckus by throwing stone and bottles at police officials. The police advised Chandrababu and his party men to take the rally on a permitted route, but they violated the police instruction and attacked 48 police officers. They wanted to prove the open fire. If any unfortunate incident happened, they want to make politics out of even with dead bodies, Jagan Mohan Reddy said. Maharashtra government post IPS officer Saurav Tripathi named in Angadiya extradition case at State Intelligence Department. Months after reinstating IPS officer Saurav Tripathi, who was suspended last year over the Angadiya extradition case, the Maharashtra government Monday issued an order posting him at the State Intelligence Department. Tripathi said, "We will be serving as a Deputy Commissioner of Police at SID, whose primary duty is to collect intelligence related to anti-national elements and also advise the government in its policy-making decisions." The Indian Police Service officer, who was suspended last year for allegedly demanding a monthly bribe of rupees 10 lakh to allow Angadiyas, was reinitiated in January 2023. Angadiyas are traditional couriers who deliver cash or jewelry from one trader to another to run their business. Russia charges ex-US consulate employee with spying. Russia FSB security service has charged a former employee of the US consulate in the Russian Far East with collecting information on the war in Ukraine and other issues, where Washington State News Agency TASS said on Monday. The suspect, Robert Sonov, relayed information to US Embassy staffers in Moscow on how Russia conscription campaign was impacting political discontent ahead of 2024 presidential election in Russia. TASS quoted the FSB as saying. The FSB said it planned to question US Embassy employees who were in contact with Shonov, a Russian national who has been under arrest since May. The embassy said in May that the allegations against Mr. Shonov are wholly without merit and his only role at the time of his arrest was to compile media summaries of press items from publicly available Russian media sources. Travel Unpacked. Riyadh launches Slips Pod while Bhutan halts tourism fees. As bail deal with an influx of tourists, Bhutan is introducing initiative to attract more travelers to its shores. Meanwhile, in Europe, one airline has become the first on the continent to introduce on board child-free zone, and EasyJet has launched its first flight from London to Cairo. Here's roundup of recent travel and tourism news in case you missed it. All about Labor Day 2023 to be celebrated in the US in September. United States will celebrate Labor Day 2023 on Monday, September 4, 2023. Always observed on the first Monday of September, the federal holiday to celebrate the immense contribution of workers in the US who contribute to the nation's progress and development. The day also commemorates the labor movement in the late 19th century, which led to law for the betterment of workers. Americans will be enjoying picnicking and traveling to tourist destinations during the 3-day off from September 2 Saturday to September 4 Monday. On Monday, some people will take part in parades and athletic events. ऐसी और न्यूज़ को जानने के लिए जुड़े रहिए के न्यूज़ 24/7 के साथ।